G'day guys, my name is David Tran and welcome to another Guitar Zero to Hero song tutorial. And in this lesson, I'll be teaching you how to play Hopeless Romantic by Meghan Trainor. Now this song is actually quite technical on guitar. There's a lot of all these little licks and embellishments, but I'm not going to teach you note for note because we're going to actually be here forever. I'm going to teach you the basic chords for this song, and it sounds absolutely great on acoustic guitar. This song has also been recorded with two guitars, so it's very hard to distinguish what is playing what. So what I'm teaching you here is a really great solo version that you can just play yourself and sing along to. Now for the basics, you'll just need a guitar in standard tuning and no capo. Now there's a wide variety of chords here, but I'll run through them as we go section by section because there's a lot. If you want to master your chords back to front though, then be sure to head over to guitarzerotohero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. Now the only little riff in this song that I will teach you will be the intro. So to play that, we'll start on the 3rd fret of the 6th string with your index finger, and you're just going to hammer on to the 5th fret with your ring finger, like that. And then you go to the 3rd fret of the 5th string with your index finger after that, and then you go to the 5th fret with your ring finger on the 5th string, and you're going to slide up to 7. So far we have, one more time. After we've done the slide to 7, you're going to hit the 5th fret on the 4th string with your index finger, and then after that you're going to hit it again and then hammer on to the 7th fret. So altogether we have, and then we're going to hit the 5th fret of the 4th string again, and then with our pinky we'll put that on the 5th fret of the 5th string and we'll slide up to 7 and then go back to 5th fret with the pinky finger still, and then end on the 3rd fret. And that's where you're going to start the verse. So the whole riff goes like this. And at a faster speed it'll sound like this. So I'll just quickly go over the feel and the strumming pattern for the whole song. The song's written in 3/4 timing, so it has a sort of waltz feel to it. I'll go like 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. And with our strumming pattern, we're going to use something like this. Down, up, down. And in succession, it'll just sound like down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. And that's going to be used basically throughout the whole song. So a C, for example, will sound like this. Down, up, down, down, up, down. Down, up, down, down, up, down. Another thing you can do with this song is just play around with your arpeggio picking. Now, arpeggiating chords is just the process of hitting the notes of the chords one by one, like that, just plucking them individually. You could do that if you'd like for the chords as well, but you just got to make sure you're within the right timing and you're hitting the notes that are within that chord and not any of the strings that aren't actually in that chord shape. But for the rest of this tutorial, I'm just going to focus on the down, up, down strumming pattern, just to make it easier. Okay, so starting with the verse, and we have 2 lines of chords. The first line goes C, C augmented, C6, and then back to C augmented. Now, in order to play this smoothly, the way we're going to play our C chord shape is going to be different to how we generally would. So you'd normally play your C chord shape like this. However, we're going to change our ring finger for our pinky finger for this 5th string. So that's how we're going to play our C. This is going to make it simple later on when we need to get to that C6. Now the C augmented is just the same, but you take your index finger and you're going to bar the 1st fret on the 3rd and 2nd strings. So that's C augmented. And now when you get to C6, what you're going to do is you're going to take your ring finger and you're going to put it on the 2nd fret now of the 3rd string. And you're just going to have your index on that 1st fret of the 2nd string. And that's C6. So you have C, C augmented, C6, and then back to C augmented. Now next to each chord, I'm just going to have a small little number, and that will mean the amount of times that you're going to play that down, up, down strumming pattern. So for those first 4 chords, you're going to play each chord for 2 strumming patterns, which sounds like down, up, down, down, up, down. So the first line of chords will sound like this. And then the second line of chords is D minor 7. So to play a D minor 7, you just need to bar the first and second strings with your index finger, and then with your middle finger, put that on the second fret of the third string. And that's D minor 7. You do not hit the 5th or 6th strings. And then G is self-explanatory. Those two chords have 4 strumming patterns each. So altogether, the verse sounds like this. Now, if you're having trouble playing this C with your pinky, then you're fine to play it with your ring finger, but it's just going to make changing to that C6 a little tricky. So I would advise that you do try to play that C major with your pinky finger, and same as the C augmented. But if you can't reach and having trouble, then C and C augmented with your ring finger is fine as well. Now we move on to the pre-chorus, and it's just 4 chords. We start with a G/B, and the shape that I prefer and I'm going to teach you is like this. You have your index finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, pinky on the 5th fret of the 4th string, and then your ring finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and you can leave your 1st and 2nd strings open. That's how I like to play this G/B. Of course, if you're a beginner and you can't really play that one, you can also give that G/B a shot as well. So we have the G/B, then we go to an A minor 7, and then a D minor 7, and then we end on a G. And each of those chords are played for 2 strumming patterns, except for the G at the end, which is just strummed once. So the pre-chorus will sound like this. Now we get to the chorus, and the chorus has 5 lines of chords that we need to learn. The first line of chords is going to go C, then E minor 7. Now this is the way I like to play this E minor 7, as the bar chord up at 7th and 9th fret. Now, of course, you can just play this E minor 7 or this E minor 7 if you'd like as well, but this E minor 7 sounds best for this song. Now, most of these chords actually in general are played as bar chords in the recording, but as I said at the start of the video, I'm teaching you a very simplified version so you can just play the song from the get-go and you can sing and play along. So after the E minor 7, we have A minor 7, then we have a C7, and then finally C/E. Now to play a C/E, you'll bar the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings with your index finger on the 5th fret, and then you'll take your ring finger and just put that on the 7th fret of the 5th string. And you won't hit the 1st string or the 6th string. That's C/E. Be sure to follow the little numbers as well. That will tell you how many times you need to play each strumming pattern. So the first line of chords for the chorus will sound like this. Now the second line of chords is easy. It's just F and then F minor, which will sound like this. Then our third line of chords goes C, E minor 7, A minor 7, and then F/C. Now that's the same as an F chord, except our bass note's going to be on that 5th string. So you can play it like that. So the third line of chords sounds like this. Now the fourth line of chords is repeated 3 times, and it's simply D minor, C, and G. So it'll sound like this all together. And that's the fourth line. And the fifth line of chords is simply just a C by itself. So altogether, the chorus will sound like this. The bridge has 2 lines of chords. The first line is F and then G, each played for 4 strumming patterns. And then the second line has F played for 4 strumming patterns. And then we go G, F, E minor, and D minor 7, each for 1 strumming pattern. So the bridge will sound like this. And that's it for Hopeless Romantic by Meghan Trainor, a really beautiful song that sounds really good on acoustic guitar. Now, as I mentioned at the start of the tutorial, I've just shown you a basic version of the song that will get you started and singing along to the song. So now I'm just going to be playing the intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and bridge. I'm going to have my good friend Beck singing along for some context. So play along and see how you go.
Ever after comes after we meet. I think the movies were lying to me. Oh my, how they lie. No, I'm ready to give you my heart. Just gotta find you so we can start. Oh yeah, but till then I gotta be patient. But I'm tired of waiting. I'm just a hopeless romantic looking for love. I'd risk it all just to have it. I wouldn't take it for granted. I'm just a hopeless romantic, not giving up, no. 'Cause I deserve to find my own. I can feel it in my bones. Yes, I know you're somewhere close, giving me hope. Under these stars and under the moon, searching for me and I'm looking for you. Show me you're out there, tell me you.
So I hope you guys have enjoyed this lesson for Hopeless Romantic by Meghan Trainor. Be sure to head over to guitarzerotohero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. If you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more, then please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave your thoughts and comments and questions below, and I'll see you next time on Guitar Zero to Hero. Cheers.